This is an extract from The Iron Knights by Bennett. It is a universal law of nature that 3 boys let loose in any wood in any part of the world will get into some sort of trouble before tea time. Gif was talking, as usual. And so I says, "Haha, Susie Brick, you'll never catch me, and I don't care if I'm not wearing any trousers or pants." And that's why I ran into Gustus the pig herder, because I was looking the other way, and that's how he fell backwards and got stuck halfway down the well, and Father Mally had to borrow the donkey, the one with the funny teeth, to pull him out. And anyway, it's a good thing he was so fat, otherwise he would have fallen all the way in, and we'd have to go to the river to get our water, because you don't want to drink anything that Gustus had been in. All in all, Gif had the look of a boy who frequently found he had a lot of explaining to do. The boys all came from the same village, which was called Four Frogs. How a village came to have such an unusual name is a story for later. For now, all you need to know is that the village of Four Frogs was small, quaint, and largely ignored by the outside world, namely the rest of England. The village, the tiny valley it nestled in, its fields and its woods, they were all owned by a moderately famous knight whom you might call eccentric if you were feeling generous, but borderline nuts if you were not. Several generations before, the knight, whose name was Rainbeard, had left his castle to visit relatives in the north, and he had not been seen by a soul since. In fact, so much time had passed that Granny Afeldig was the only person still alive in the village who remembered him from when she was a small girl. And she was so old now, it looked like her skin was made of dry leaves and her hair made of cobwebs. So everyone assumed that Rainbeard was either dead or had simply forgotten about them all. This suited the humble inhabitants of Four Frogs because it meant that they were left alone to get on with their lives in peace. No one bothered them much, and they bothered no one back. There was a headman in the village, but there was only one rule. No one, under any circumstances, was to step foot in Rainbeard's castle, for any reason. Ever.
First prize is £250 in cash. Second prize is £150 in cash, and third prize is £100 in cash. Now, what we want you to do is design your Iron Knight. It could be made out of metal, it could be made out of wood.
For the moment, Squawk seemed to be entirely engrossed in what he was doing, which was walking around in stiff-legged circles. Every now and then he would utter a strange "dack" noise and hop up in the air, the effect making him look all the more like a distracted cockerel.